community. How are you today? I hope all is well with you. Just wanted to stop in and say happy Wednesday. I know the day is almost over, but just want to do a quick live with you just to say hello and to give you a feel for what the garden looks like at this time. Last year, this time, things were much more in bloom, and I had actually had more of my tulips and different flowers up, but this year it's just been a little bit much more slower, and the temperature is cool. But it is around 6 o'clock right here in the Northeast. By the way, my name is Catherine, and you're here at Catherine's Garden and Home LWS. And I just happy to be able to just share my garden and my gardening experience. And the question that I've been thinking about is this. I actually saw this question on my YouTube feed from Lynn Richardson, and she asks us this question: does this support the life I'm trying to create? Does this support the life that I'm trying to create? And I have to say that yes, the garden supports the life that I'm trying to create. That of enjoyment, joy, an opportunity to grow my own food, to be self-sustaining, to not to lean on so much as other people, but being able to be self-sustaining, self-determined, and being able to feed myself. And so the question I thought was just such a powerful question. And this is the question, and I wanted just to share it with you too, that when you're gardening, and if you're planning on gardening, and if you're thinking about it, to go ahead and do it. Because the question is this: does this support the life I'm trying to create? When we go out into our gardens, it gives us the opportunity to relax and to do all of those good things. Hello there. Yes, you just received your notification. Thank you for joining me. You know what I forgot? I forgot to get my glasses so I could read all of these notices, because this is so impromptu. I just felt that I needed to speak with just come out and connect, because I can't do it as formally as I wanted to. I want to because the weather is so miserable. Oh, hi, Nina. Yeah, I get to see it there. How you doing? Nina, my Nina, how are you, my sweetie? Oh, I miss you. But I'm glad you caught me here. Yes, so I've decided to start to try to do some gardening lives, live speaking on Wednesdays. I decided that Wednesdays are going to be my live days on this channel, Catherine's Garden and Home, and just to start really communicating with my gardening community on my thoughts of the garden and the importance of gardening, and taking our philosophy, of wisdom, and bringing it to the garden. And why do we garden? Why do we garden? Because we want to be self-sufficient. We want to be independent. We want to do what we got to do. So how have you been? I hope all is well with you and your family. And so this is what the garden looks like right now. Not much. But that's part of the whole thing. Starting to dream and to look into the future and to not just live by the present. And to determine, well, whatever you're doing, is it really going to bring, some goodness to you? What did you say, my sweet? You said, I'm glad to catch you live. I've been missing your morning lives. I'm too busy. Well, you got to do what you got to do, my sweetie. Yes, I'm glad you caught me here. But this is what the garden looks like. It doesn't look like much. It's going to require some work. But I'm up for it. I'm up for the work. I'm up for the work. But when it's like this, you get to see all of the integral parts of the garden. You get to see what needs to be fixed and so forth. And here, let me just show you. This is um, a gardening area. You see that squirrel? He's busy trying to find his acorns that he put on the ground. I don't know if you could see him. There he is. And he's not paying me any attention because he's into whatever it is that he wants to do. But yeah, so this is it. And my fruit trees are there. And the garden as a whole. But everything that we put into our lives, the garden of our lives, or even just the garden of our homes and so forth, to make sure this question is answered before we get busy with it. Does this support the life I'm trying to create? And I like this. It's from Lynn Richardson. She is a financier. She's a advisor, finance advisor, and I like this question, especially because a lot of us have received some of the stimulus check, and we need to. Ooh, oh, my battery! I didn't. This is so impromptu. Got you. But this is, we got many of us received some stimulus money or whatever they want to call it, but some money in the bank. We checked our bank account, there was some money in the bank. Let us not just spend it without really considering, is this really going to help me? Is this really going to sustain me? Is this going to really help me to create the life that I want? And so that's the question. Does this support the life I'm trying to create? Whatever you buy, even if it's for a pot in the garden, do you really need it? If it's soil, do you really need it? Are these seeds what you're really going to plant? Whatever it is that you're buying or doing, is it going to create the life that you want? And it's not even about the expense, but it's about the what have you envisioned? Did you write out a plan so that you can be focused? And it's the same thing in the garden here. When I look at my garden, the way it looks right now, it's so barren and whatnot, but it does give me the opportunity to actually consider what I want in each bed. And is it really profitable? If I plant 10 pumpkin vines, am I going to eat all those pumpkins? I still have one of my pumpkins still in my house here. Will I be able to store it? Will it help me later on? If there's an emergency, will I be able to eat from my pantry? Yes, but soon your garden will have lots of nice blooms. Yes, my darling Nina, it will. It will. And what keeps reminding me is the fact that I look at my old pictures from 2020 and 2019 and before, and I am encouraged that, yes, even though this year is slow to come, that eventually the garden will be filled with beauty. So I am encouraged. I am inspired. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to keep you long here. I just wanted to ask that question. And especially now, when we are right at the beginning of something new, and spring is about to come. And it's not just spring in the garden, but also spring in our lives, this present time, right? We want to make sure that we are making good investments and getting plenty of rest and doing what we need to do so we can create the joy, the the environment that we need. Hallelujah. So have a wonderful day and be blessed. Stay safe. And to all those that may listen to this, um, have a nice day. Hello, Catherine, who's that? Um, I don't have on my glasses, which I'm sorry, but hello, how are you? Good to see you. I've been laid off, sis. I'm trying to start a business. Good for you. Yes, this is the time for innovation and creativity. So, so whatever you're doing, um, my battery's low, so I'm gonna have to quit soon. But thank you for the other person who came on. Thank you for joining me. Whatever you're doing, this is the question. This is the question for the day. This is the thought. And on Wednesdays, I'm gonna be sharing gardening thoughts. And this is it, and I got it. It was so good. Does this support the life I'm trying to create? Does the garden support the life I'm trying to create? Is the garden of my life that your life? Yes. Okay, good. To see you, Catherine. I'll be getting in touch. Okay, good. Thank you, Nina. Make sure that you answer this question every morning, whatever you're doing in the garden. Well, have a good day, my loves. Thank you for coming and seeing me. Don't forget the question. Does this support the life I'm trying to create? Does this support the garden I'm trying to create? Have a great day. Bye.